Okay, let's get started. So this is Intro to Points. Go ahead and open the hip file or hip nc file called Intro to Points version 1. The first thing you will see is you will greet by this subnode here. Let's double click that to go in, and we here have all the examples. Let's start with example 1. Okay, so what I've done here, I've dropped down a point, which is basically just a single point in the space in our viewport. So to display this point, we can click here, and we're gonna have to click the display flag here. As you can see in the viewport, we have a single point in 0, 0, 0. So every point has, to begin with, 2 attributes. And we will talk more about attributes later, but the first attribute it has is a position. Position is a vector, and it's represented by P. The current position with this point right here is 0, 0, 0. So if we go to our geometry spreadsheet that will display all the attributes, we will clearly see that it has in px, which is p for x-axis, it's 0. P for y-axis, it's 0. P for z-axis, it's 0. Every point also has another attribute called PTNUM, or the number of the point. Since we simply have one point here, this point is going to have the number 0, which we can see here. Now, let's try to do something with this. As you know, the point has point number 0, and it has the vector position 0, 0, 0. So we have a point here, and if you put a transform node afterwards, that simply transforms this point 1 in the y direction, our p for position will update to be 0, 1, 0. And we can see that by going through geometry spreadsheet, and we can see 0, 1, 0. And as we can see, the point number stays the same because we simply have one point still. To take a closer look at the PTNUM, we can drop down a point replicate. Basically what this does, it grabs the point, it moves it around, it jitters it around, and it replicates it. So if we click this, we're gonna see that we now have a cloud of points here. I have purposefully made it 100 points, which makes it that we now have a point 0 to 99, because it always starts at 0. So if we go to our geometry spreadsheet, we can see that all the points now have very different positions. Since they are in very different positions, no point anymore has the position 0, 1, 0. They have all different positions, and they also have all different point numbers, as we can see here. So the point numbers are from 0 to 99. And those are the 2 most basic attributes any point can have. And it pretty much always has them. So you can always rely on a point having a position and a PTNUM. Yeah, and that's the end of example 1. Thank you.